Hola, esto es nuestro séptima lectura, semana 7. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with internal organ vocabulary. It's going to be very brief. And then the chief complaint, a little bit more about that, la queja principal. Y al final vamos a hablar del verbo que, tener, y cómo cambia cuando está con la palabra que. Pues tener que es una frase muy común en español. Okay, for the internal organs. Last week for external body parts, I went through each word, and I decided that is not the best use of our time tonight. So please go through the internal organs on pages 34 through 37. Let me know if you need help pronouncing something, and I'm happy to help. Otherwise, they will just be sprinkled throughout, so it's really important that you study those. In addition, there's other vocabulary that is equally as important. We're going to talk about a little bit of it tonight, but please, please, please read your book and study those vocabulary words. When you're taking the quiz this week, you are going to need to know those words, and I am okay if you want to use your book for that quiz. It's okay to have it open. All right. La queja principal. Vamos a hablar de cómo preguntar or ask. ¿Cuál es la queja principal para un paciente? Ok, primero, lo siento. ¿Cuál es el motivo de su visita hoy? What is the motive for your visit today? You can also change el to su. So like, ¿cuál es su motivo de su visita hoy? What is your motive for your visit today? ¿Cuál es la razón de su visita hoy? What is the reason for your visit today? ¿Qué molestias tiene usted? What is bothering you? ¿Cómo se siente usted? How do you feel? Y el paciente va a responder en algunas diferentes maneras. Para decir me duele, por ejemplo, el arm, you would say me duele el brazo. Really what you're saying is my arm hurts me. Me duelen los brazos. You can see that you had to add an N here. Me does not change because it still hurts you. The action is happening to you, or me, I should say. And so duelen agrees with the arms, not with you. So this is complicated and might get you confused. Pay close attention to what you're saying. Tengo dolor de, I have pain of. This is common for a few different, especially head and stomach, to say, when people say I have a headache, they say tengo dolor de cabeza. Or if they have a stomach ache, they'll say tengo dolor de estómago. So just wanted to say that. And then asking for information about the pain. ¿Hay algo que alivia el dolor? Is there something that alleviates the pain? Sorry. ¿Qué alivia el dolor? What alleviates the pain? ¿Con qué se siente mejor? What will make it feel better? Or what makes it feel better, I should say. This is not in the future, like I wrote here. That's an error in English. ¿Con qué se siente peor? What makes it feel worse? That's just asking about more information about the patient's pain. Asking for more information. ¿Le duele cuando pongo la presión? Does it hurt when I put pressure? ¿Baja, sube o se mueve el dolor? Does the pain lessen, increase, or move? ¿Se mueve el dolor? ¿Sí o no? ¿Qué tipo de dolor es? What type of pain is it? And then you have, so when you ask ¿qué tipo de dolor es? You're looking for a sort of adjective. So these are a couple different adjectives you can use to describe the pain, or your patient can. Agudo, punzante, sordo. In other contexts, it also means deaf. Molesto, pulsativo, throbbing or pulsating. Un poco, más o menos, regular, mucho, fuerte. So you would say, el dolor es pulsativo. El dolor es fuerte. You can also say intermitente. Intermitente. Lo siento. Intermitente. Lo sé. Constante. Siempre. Todo el tiempo. Crónico. Va y viene. And a note about va y viene. You do not use es with va y viene because these themselves are verbs. Es is the verb is, and it goes with adjectives. So I can say that el dolor es constante. The pain is constant. But if I said el dolor es va y viene, I'm saying the pain is comes and goes. That does not make sense. So you need to just say el dolor va y viene. You could express other pain by just saying estoy, I am, me siento, tengo. There's some flashcards. I'll link this whole slide presentation on Moodle so you can take a look at that too. Y tener que. So tener means to have, and when you use it in the yo form, you're saying yo tengo, tú tienes, usted tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ellos, ellas, ustedes tienen, y un ejemplo es yo tengo un tos. Highlighted in green are what you will most commonly use because the usted will be how you ask questions to patients, and the yo tengo will be how you respond, or how a patient responds. Okay, so talking about tener, not so much tener que, but just in general, it's good to know that when we say things like, when we talk about our age, we use tener. There are uses of tener that generally mean am, and to say like I am in a hurry, or I am hungry, I am scared. We actually don't use estar, or we don't use ser, we use the verb tener. So I'm just going to run through these real quick. Tengo frío, tengo calor, tengo sed, tengo hambre, tengo prisa, tengo sueño, tengo suerte, tengo miedo, tengo cuidado, tengo 21 años, tengo razón. These are specific phrases where you use tener, where it is naturally, the way we would normally do it is to use ser or estar, and that would not make sense in Spanish. So if someone said, ¿Usted tiene mucho sueño? You would say, sí, tengo sueño todo el día. Tener que, when you have a version of tener plus the word que, you are saying you have to do something or someone has to do something. And the way you form it is you conjugate the verb tener, kind of like what we had seen here. So conjugate this, and then, so in this case it's usted tiene. Add que, so usted tiene que. And then add an infinitive. In this one we'll use tomar. An infinitive, remember, is any verb that ends in AR, ER, or IR. So usted tiene que tomar. And then complete the sentence with the advice that you're giving the patient. So, usted tiene que tomar las pastillas. You're saying, you have to take the pills. So if the doctor asks, or if you ask a patient, Doctor, ¿tengo que tomar las pastillas? Do I have to take the pills? And this is, unfortunately, I did not know why, but I did not put the full version of this. The full version would be si usted tiene que tomar las pastillas, and then you could say todos los días at the end. Okay, so usted tiene que means you have to. Okay, eso es. Si ustedes tienen preguntas, por favor, mándenme un correo electrónico o un mensaje y podemos encontrar un tiempo para charlar de lo que necesitan. Que tengan buena semana y nos vemos el martes. Adiós.